I'm so heated. I'm so... I heard a noise. Gosh, I'm so peed off right now. I'm so peed off right now. I'm so hurt. I'm so upset. I'm so upset. Like, you know how things, you know how you don't like to say negative, like, oh, it's not one thing, it's another. I don't like to use those expressions because I feel like your words are powerful. But at the end of the day, things do happen a certain way and it makes you feel like that, right? So I get disappointed taking the pills. Told y'all about the pills earlier today. Went to go. I had an appointment, run some errands and stuff like that. And y'all know I've been having an issue with abscess on my right here. And if y'all remember in one of my videos, I told y'all it was so big that I can stick my finger up here and I can literally push the infection and feel the infection on this side. I can feel the infection on this side. I got this root canal, and I'm going to show y'all something. Y'all going to trip out when y'all see this. I got this root canal done, oh my gosh, it's going to be like over a year and a half, okay? Now, when you get a root canal, it's a process. Then you come back for the crown. You know, it's a process to it to getting the crown. Long story short, before I can get the crown, the abscess came back. Now, granted, if you in the dental industry, you know it can sometimes happen if it's not cleaned out well, or it's a number of things that can make it happen, because abscess is basically an infection saying something is going wrong in the tooth or in the pulp or in the gum or whatever the case may be. So why in my brain, when I went to my dentist and tell him, listen, I got this root canal, but now the abscess is back, I'm not understanding how could you just please make that make sense? Because I came back to you, I was telling you the aching, I was still feeling some aching, which was weird because I've had root canals before. It's like my first one. And so because I felt the aching, I'm thinking something's not right, because you're supposed to go clean that nerve ending out and I shouldn't be able to feel hot, cold, nothing, you know? And that should clean out any infection, which also makes the abscess, because the antibiotics is supposed to be taken before the abscess, before you even go in to clean it out, because you don't want to open it up with the infection. If you work in this area or had this done, y'all know what I'm talking about. Remember on my last fast, I was telling y'all that I had to take medications or whatever, so I had to wait to do the fast, or it was something, was it the fast or the OMAD? It was something I was doing before I started into the fast, and I had to take certain medications, so it kind of messed up the flow of things. And I am allergic to certain medications and certain antibiotics, so the ones that I have to take food with mine, okay? So let me just say that, okay? So I've been having this aching again, right? He keeps saying it's no big deal, it's nothing wrong. And so he sent me to this one doctor. And for some reason, this doctor, mind you, son to refer to, this one doctor tells me the same thing he said and was kind of like, oh, everything looks fine. And so he tells me he's just going to send it to my insurance company and they're going to let him know if it's approved or not. Well, they denied it. They denied it. So I'm hurt. I'm hurt. It's been on my brain. I'm like, babe, I got to get this abscess out of my mouth. I've seen people die from this. I've had this in my mouth for years. Thank God that he's been still holding me. And y'all don't understand. I can be going through pain. This could be slowly swelling. Things could be happening. So I'm just taking antibiotics and putting ice packs on, trying to take Motrins and trying to do everything to suppress the pain. But it's not good to keep it in my body like this. And so one of my aunts had came into town, and she just, you know how older people, like, they talk to you, but it's like they make it worse, kind of. It just made me even more scared. I said, you know what, I'm gonna get a third opinion. I'm gonna go somewhere that ain't nobody connected to nobody or anything like that. And y'all, do y'all realize when I went to a third party, my bone is gone? Let me show y'all this. My bone is gone, like from one side of my mouth to the other side. This is it's the biggest abscess that they ever seen. It is gone. I gotta get surgery. I gotta see if the doctor can well, he's gonna write it up. And it literally said on the thing, failed root canal. Okay, that's number one. Then when I went to the other doctor, the first thing he said was, what is all of this? He said, wait, this is a root canal, but what is all of this? He was like, what is all of this? Why is it extra coming out the root of your tooth? He was like, it should not be extra. He gave me this, but I'm gonna show y'all. When I went to the doctor, he sent me to the doctor he told me about. I took a picture of the screen that pops up when they in your mouth, because he did like a, if you're in a dentist field, you know what I'm talking about. It's different. It's like a 3D where they show you your jaw and open up and show you everything, right? This is what the root canal looked like. That's the hole in the top of my mouth. Do you see this? This piece of metal is just sitting in air and infection. This is the same picture that I have been seeing every time I went back to that doctor, and he kept saying, oh, it's fine. It's fine. You just probably need an endodontist. An endodontist could retreat it because we can't go back and treat it. I'm like, but you did the root canal. I don't understand. In my brain, I'm thinking, well, you know, I never had a front tooth. Maybe here in New York, they do different from down there. I don't know. I'm just thinking all these things because why would he lie to me? Why would he lie to me? So I'm like, okay, let me go see somebody else. Y'all, look at this. Look at this. So now I have to get surgery, which is, the surgery is like, the lady said it's $1,500. And then for the bone graft, most insurances don't cover that. That's $400, right? No biggie. So watch this. Look at this. Let me show y'all what it looks like on the 3D so you can see this. That picture cloudy, that was just something I took with me to this endodontist to show him. It was connected to my referral card. Look at this. And the guy that I went to, he has so many great reviews, and I said I'm gonna go to him. Now there's surgery, it's called Epico, and then there's retreat. Epico is when they go in and they go in my tooth, and this, I mean, the Epico, no, retreat is when they go in and go in here into the root canal, clean this out and get any infection and put medication in there and close it back up. Epico is when they go through my jaw. Mind you, there's nothing there. They go through my jaw, clean all this infection out, clean, cap off and clean off. I think he said cap off the root, make sure it's sealed, take this metal piece out and get all the infection out. Then they put bone, pieces of bone particles in there from someone else, and that bone is supposed to grow together or something like that, and within 4 years it's supposed to heal my jaw. But look at this, y'all. I need y'all to see this. So here we go. I had to send it to my other phone because I'm on this one. Look at my jaw. Straight hole, straight hole, straight through. And when I was in pain, I'm like, yo, you really was in pain. Straight through. This is the same picture you seeing. This is the same picture you seeing. But this is the 3D. There's no bone. All this white stuff is bone and teeth. Straight through. Do y'all see that? You see the root? It started to eat at the root of the tooth that it came in. That is coming through. Right there. Straight ate through my jaw. He was like, how are you not in pain constantly? He was like, I've never seen someone with such a big, it's huge. It is huge for the dental field to see something like that. It has eaten through because it's still infected. They did not get all the infection out. They did not do the root canal right. So my bone, that like if I was able to get up in there, like, cause it's like right here, the top of my root, this is the tooth right here. So the top of this tooth is right by here. It's like I can feel it. I can feel it. So if I can puncture this through and come out, it will come straight out through the top of my jaw. It literally started aching a little bit again, and that's what made me go through this. So I'm waiting for approval. This man said that he's going to write it up as a failed root canal. He's going to write it up. Like, When I tell y'all, when I told you I was in pain, I've been in pain for so long, and I've been dealing with it for so long, just to keep, the dentist keep telling me I'm good, I'm good, I'm good. And I was just like, are you freaking kidding me? They didn't do that type of x-ray. They just show you the tooth and right around the root canal. And I don't know, looking at a regular x-ray from the dark and the white, and I really did not know until I went to someone else. And it was just like, and this how you knew it was the truth. These people didn't even know what I was coming for. I had an appointment to tell them I wanted to come there as a new patient. And the doctor sat down and he did just like this. Wow. He said, Dr. such and such. After he said to me, he said, this is not supposed to be there. And I said, this is not my first root canal, sir. And I asked him that too. I said, why is this extra piece just floating in midair and nowhere? Why is that there? He said, the root stops here. That was supposed to be gone. It was supposed to stop and be capped off at your root. He was like, watch. He said, Doctor, I forgot the other doctor name. He called him in. He said, look at this. He was like, oh, wow. Whoa. Are you in pain? That's all they asked me. Are you in pain? Are you in pain? That's all they keep asking me. And I'm like, no. It'll ache. But when it ache, I just start taking Motrin or taking whatever I can. He was like, wow. He was like, what is all that? The other doctor, he was like, what is all that? He was like, that's not supposed to be there. I was like, you know what? And I had a cleaning for them, my new doctor, my old doctor, I'm sorry. That day, I called and canceled the old doctor, not coming back, never coming back there again. I just was like, hey, I want to cancel my appointment. She's like, you want to reschedule? No, I'll let you know if I do. And I just left it alone. Y'all know I'm not coming back, because when the new doctor calls and gets my records from y'all know we're leaving. We've been there. The 3 years we've been here, that's the only dentist we go to. I like to stick to certain, like my kids have been to a certain dentist, and she's an awesome dentist. I let them stick to her. I like to stick with a certain doctor. That right there, I'm like, Lord, what do I do? Where do I go now? Literally, it said failed root canal. Once the doctor did a exam of my mouth and seen it, he said referral for failed root canal. And then he sent me to someone else. So the doctor that I went to, now if I decided to do retreat, they could have done it. But he was afraid that the retreat, which is going into this root canal and just cleaning it out, but that would stay there. You get what I'm saying? And just cleaning it out would help. But he was like, no, I think you need an epical, which is going in my jaw. So they have to cut. Well, actually, I guess they will puncture till they find this open hole, because there's no, they don't, it would be more worse because they would have to cut into my jaw to get to this. But I don't know. I guess I'll let y'all know when it happens. So I'm waiting. I'm waiting for that. But tomorrow I have to go get surgery done on my tooth. Another tooth. They pulled the tooth out, told me that they wanted to remove the tooth because the tooth might do what the other one did that I paid for to get a root canal. I said, no. I'm going to get a crown on that. You're not just going to take all my teeth. You're taking my teeth. So I end up getting this tooth pulled. So guess what? There's no other tooth on the top. So the tooth, there's no tooth on the bottom. The tooth on the top and the tooth on the bottom, when you chew, they're supposed to do this. Well, this one is gone. So now this tooth is hanging down. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I don't even freaking understand. Now I got to lose another tooth. The tooth don't ache. The tooth don't hurt. None of the above. When he took my tooth out, it cracked. My tooth cracked about a year ago. My tooth cracked. I was eating, I don't know what I was eating, and I chewed into something and I heard it crack. And I called him. He was like, oh, the best thing we can do is remove it. And I was like, yeah, but what other options do I have? And the prices, that's what y'all do, your research. Don't just go with one doctor. Don't just listen to one doctor. I'm talking as far as pricing. Even doing my research after I found out this was bull crap that he put me through, it was like one doctor would say something is $3,000, another doctor says $15,000. Like, you got to do your research, because I was a little intimidated by the prices he was giving, and I was just like, well, I guess it ain't gonna kill me. I guess if you gotta take it, you gotta take it. Because I'm not about to pay you no $2,000 to do a root canal in this tooth. And with certain insurances, they won't do back tooth teeth if it's not really needed. They say not needed, but I feel like you need all your teeth because God gave them to you. But anywho, so now the tooth up top has nothing to bite on. And so I've been biting, it's been biting my jaw really bad. And so before that happens with the top part, I found out about this, them saying that this needs to be removed. So tomorrow I have to go get this removed. I have to go tomorrow to get that removed, literally, at 11. I don't even know what to say, y'all. I told y'all when I started my journey before, I said it seems like when I'm trying to push forward to do things, stuff that's not just like just random stuff. It's stuff that's like uncontrollable at times. You get what I'm saying? And it's a must type of situation. But I gotta get this all fixed. I gotta get this fixed. I'm waiting for them to call me back to let me know. It's going to take a couple of days as far as this is concerned to find out exactly if it's approved, because it's a surgery and I don't know. But I have to get this removed, so they got to give me pain medicine, and I'm going to have to take pain medicine after it's removed. Y'all know when they remove a tooth, your mouth be throbbing and aching for a little bit, at least a day or so. So I got to take pain medicine, and I can't just be taking pain medicine on an empty stomach. So yeah, I got to go get this tooth pulled. That, I mean, when I feel the teeth is not moving, it's not, but in the x-ray, you can see it shifted down. Like it's literally almost sitting in my bottom jaw socket where the old teeth was. That's how far it has come down. And I don't even know I can feel it. It's just, it's coming down. It's coming down. So I told my husband, I'm like, I don't know. This is what you get when you share stuff or try to do stuff a certain way. Y'all know I'm not one for hiding stuff from y'all. I'm not one for just not trying to keep y'all in on stuff, especially if it's something that I shared with y'all. You know, I don't like when people share stuff and then get mad when people question it, or get mad when people ask, you know, or, you know, just want to know about stuff. If I share it, I'm sharing it because I don't mind y'all asking questions. I don't mind sharing because I don't want somebody else to go through the same thing. That's why. But y'all, this ache, like, is literally, it literally started back aching again. Like, and it's like, y'all, my husband was like, yo, I showed mine. He was like, yo, what? Are you serious? Like, yeah. A hole straight through. Straight freaking through, y'all. Straight through. The infection is no joke. It ate through my jaw. Did you see this? I don't even know. I don't even know. I'm just at a loss for words. I'm at a loss for words because I felt kind of good trying to get back on track. I felt good just, y'all, I'm just so over it. I'm so over it. I just know I gotta get this. I gotta get this done. It's not an option. It's not something I can put to the side. And if you know, you may even know somebody who's literally, what is the word, passed away, or literally had an infection like that. Oh my gosh, all the stories that people was telling me, I'm like, I don't even want to talk about it. I don't want to tell nobody about it. Like, it is, like, this thing is so huge in my jaw. It's just an infection sitting there from you doing my root canal wrong. And you literally kept, oh my gosh, I'm cutting the laptop while I'm cutting it off, kept telling me it looks fine. It wasn't the first time. And remember I told y'all, I said he gave me antibiotics. That would have been like the third, fourth time. After I waited to see if it'll just go away, it's crazy because guess what, y'all? When I was water fasting, the actual abscess, it was so huge. When I tell y'all, me and my husband tried everything. It got so big sometimes. It was so irritating. I could feel a lump on both sides. I had my mom give me some syringes, and I stuck the syringe up there trying to extract the infection. I'm being real with y'all. I did, because I was so freaking, it was so tight and so, thank God nothing happened. I made sure it was sterile, as sterile as I know how to get it. But yeah, I wore gloves and put alcohol and, cleaned it and did everything I can. And I was trying, and a little bit came out, but it didn't suck. It was so tight. Even a syringe, I stuck that syringe through my gums. This how much the pain didn't even matter. And I tried to pull some of it out, and this green stuff came out inside the syringe. My husband was like, oh, it's that, like, kind of, you heard it suck into it. I was like, that ain't work. I was hoping to suppress and get some of it out. And I was like, maybe the water fast to heal it. But no, that's not going to happen, because there's a random metal piece of broken off freaking thing sitting in my freaking, inside the area. Now, maybe if it was just a clean area with nothing in it, yeah. But it's a piece of metal just flaying around up in the infection. Broke off at that. Broke off at that. Look at it. Look. If y'all can see, it's broke. He was showing me it's broke right there. It's like up, out, through the root, just broke off. That's why the tooth is still hurting. Man, listen. Take care of your teeth. Not only take care of your teeth, my teeth, it's an inherited thing. My teeth are very sensitive. That's why I'm flossing all the time and brushing all the time. They're very sensitive. But then it didn't make it no better that I love to eat sweets. It didn't make it any better, with me loving to eat sweets. But, y'all, your girl is frustrated. And at this moment in time, I cannot, because they're trying to get this done ASAP. So hopefully in the next day or so, I can hear back from them. And they'll set the appointment as soon as they can. And hopefully it will be approved. Hopefully it just, cross your fingers, pray, send out positive energy, all that good stuff for me, that these people call back and it's approved. He was like, sometimes it can be iffy, but he was like, he was like, it's looking good because it's my front tooth. So yeah. When I tell you the pain that this thing give me, the pain that I go through, you won't even know it. I'll just take it and won't say nothing. And it was serious because it was so painful, and the affection was so bad. It was eating through my bone. Like, it ate through my bone. It ate through my bone. Why am I on this laptop? I don't know. So yeah, I thank you guys who supported me. I thank you guys who was rolling with me as far as the water fasting and wanting to be a part of the water fasting. Y'all, I appreciate y'all so much. I appreciate y'all. I appreciate the love you guys have shown. I appreciate y'all just being there. It ain't over, but I gotta take care of this. This needs to be taken care of. It definitely needs to be taken care of. Thank you so much, Christine Hall. Girl, painful is not the word. And I know when it's getting ready to get worse, because all this right here, all this right here hurts. All the way down to my throat. From this whole side, it hurts so bad. It hurts so bad. Like I would rather have a baby. Are there anything you can do legally with this other doctor? I don't know. I don't know. You know what? I've been through so many, taking people to court and doing so much of that, and it's just the process. Naya, can you bring some tissue, please? Give me tissue. It's so frustrating, but I don't think I want to let him get away with this at the same time. So thank you, babe. So I'm gonna figure that out. I'm gonna have to pray and figure that out, because I really don't need no extra stress. And I know that's going to be a long, lengthy situation to go through. So I'm trying to figure it out. And that's going to cost, because I couldn't just do it by myself. I would have to get an attorney. I don't know. And I guess maybe I can get one that if I win, I pay, or I don't know how that works. I think, is that only car accident, y'all? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. That's where I'm at right now, y'all. That's where I'm at, and I don't know, y'all. I don't know. Rizzy and my hubby went to swimming again, so it's me and Naya here. We just chilling, and I don't know. I don't know, y'all. I can't even tell you. I can't even tell you what I'm gonna do. I just wanted to share that with you guys, and I'm just like, I literally am not retarded. And I asked, what is that? I said, I've never seen that before. What is that? What is that? And it's crazy because even when the first doctor gave me this to take with me to the endodontist, when the first doctor gave, it's, you know, it don't look as, I mean, it does. If you don't know nothing about teeth and the, you know, the setup and how it's made, you won't understand it. And I just thought that the black was just like the darkness of where the infection is. I had no clue it was the darkness of a hole. I had no clue until I seen this. And I just cried like, wow. Like, really? Like, and I don't know if y'all can really see. Let me see if I can get this picture real good for y'all. See that? You can see how it burrowed through my bone. Like, do y'all see that? How could people just practice and do things like that and it's just okay and get away with it and sleep good knowing you, how? And it was so crazy because every time, even when I first got the root canal, it was a big abscess. And he was like, oh my gosh, you're not in pain right now? Like, the way that they're looking at it is like I should be in pain all the time. And no, that excruciating pain that I would rather not have and rather have a baby is not continuously there or consistently. But what happens is I get aches. I get a lot of aches and just throbbing, you know, in this area a lot. And I just kind of just roll with the punches. I get a lot of throbbing and aching in that area. And that's just it. But I'm just thinking positive. Y'all know I'm going to keep y'all posted. I'll be praying all goes well and you get approved and not have to pay. Now, I will have to pay, even if it's approved. I think she said like $400. I will have to pay that. But I got to get it fixed. I wasn't prepared to just throw that kind of money to the wind. Not to the wind, but I wasn't prepared. But at the end of the day, the surgery is high and it is what it is. I don't know. Yeah. I'm dumbfounded. Like, how did I not know it was this? Well, you really don't know. It's the inside of your body. You just don't know. You know what I'm saying? And the fact that this doctor seen that and multiple doctors seen that, because at the dentist I was going to, it wasn't just like in cleanings. Sometimes it'll be the wife who's a doctor as well, a dentist as well. And then sometimes it'll be the partner. So it's 3 different doctors, 2 guys, and then it's a lady. And she went out because she had a baby. But it's a husband and wife, and then it's another guy. And so you don't always see the one, because one might be for doing the cavities, one might be for the back root canals and front root canals, or one might be for, like, they're for different things. Or one might be just to examine and say, oh, this doctor such and such, he's gonna, okay, we see you got a cavity, or we see you need blah blah blah, you know, Dr. such and such set an appointment with him. So they all kind of work in the same office, but it's all like different jobs that they all do. But they don't do retreats and they don't do epico. So that's why they sent me out. But the doctor they sent me to, he was full of it because whatever he wrote, he didn't tell the truth. Couldn't have. Couldn't have. You know what I mean? He didn't tell the truth. So when he did, they didn't approve me. You get what I'm saying? But the way this doctor was talking is, he was like, I don't see why they wouldn't. It's the front of your mouth. You know, with certain insurances, they feel like when you go further back, some stuff is either pull it or you pay for it. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's it, y'all. Yep. That's what it is. That's what your girl is going through. And like I said, if something don't seem right, don't sit on it. You know, a lot of times when you're going through a lot of stuff in your life, certain stuff, you be like, I'm not even gonna do it. Okay, they said it's I'm gonna just hope and pray that what they saying is right. And sometimes it'll end up biting you. So just do your homework, do your research. It's your body, and you only got one of them, so it is what it is. So with that being said, yeah, I will be going tomorrow to have an extraction. I'll be like, can I keep my tooth? What are y'all doing with my teeth? But yeah, so I'll be going to have an extraction, and yeah. And hopefully within the next 48 hours, I would know something about the surgery. That's it. So let me get off. I feel so nauseous. Just every time I look at that picture, it makes me nauseous. I want to throw up. It makes me so nauseous. I'm like, wow. Something, a liquefied substance so strong that it eat through the bone of your jaw. Like, are you serious? Like, those things are no joke. If you having toothaches or something going on, make sure you read the reviews on the doctors. I go through Google, and that's how I found the new doctor on my own, for him to look at it. And then he was like, oh, you know, I don't do this procedure, but I got a doctor that does. I went to him because the reviews on Google were amazing. They were amazing. Like, the reviews weren't just like, oh, excellent doctor. No, it was like, hey, you know, I went in there. One doctor told me this, he told me that, and I didn't even really have much, but they have this program that they'll put you on, and they have, you know, it was just like, it was a lot of great things, like the doctor's care. You know what I mean? And it was just like, you know, I've had a root canal before, and I've never had a doctor do it so quick. I didn't feel anything and never had to come back. And for years, it's been going strong. Or, you know, it was just multiple reviews of like 5 stars of great things about both of the doctors that was there. So whatever they was willing to refer me to, that's what I went with. Because at the end of the day, like I said, I think they could have did the retreat, but they didn't recommend a retreat. Now, that right there alone is another thing. When they try to just give you whatever procedure that they know they can do instead of giving you what's best for you, because that other doctor was saying you need a retreat. This doctor was like, no, you need the surgery. And it made sense. He was like, now with a retreat, they're going to probably have to go back in and still do the surgery if the retreat don't work. But the retreat going to fix it all. And you won't have to worry about going. I mean, the epico going to fix it all. You don't have to worry about going in and doing the retreat behind the epico. Epico is like going straight to the matter, getting that piece out, cleaning it up, getting that infection out, and trying to get that bone to heal back together. Retreat is just going back up the canal and cleaning it out. No. So yeah, that's a little bit about dental. Some people hate the dentist. I don't like the dentist, but I don't want to not have no toofuses in my mouth. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's what I'm going through. But it just hurts that people are so evil. It hurts that, and that's why I'm tearing up. I'm not tearing up because I feel defeated or anything. I tear it up because how could people be so evil? That's just not how my heart is set up. And if I know that I can't do something, or I'm not going to do it well, or if I messed up when I did something unintentionally, I would, you know, it's just like, how could people do that? That just irritates me. If I could just live in a society where I didn't have to deal with people, period, that would just be so awesome to me. Because even not being on social media and all that, it's just been great. It's been awesome for my life, period. So I definitely, I hate seeing that, because these girls that say that period crap, they swear that they made that up. And y'all know, us older folks and folks older than me know period point blank, all that has been out way before this stuff, period, they doing, taking period and facts and all that. We've been saying that way before. My mama was saying that. My grandma was saying that. That's not new, period. You know what I'm saying? It's not. So, I'm getting ready to get off. Yeah, I'm getting ready to get off and just chillax. That's all I can do at this point. And I have to go in the morning to the dentist to have my extraction. And like I said, I'll keep y'all posted. And I'm going to figure this thing out with the water fasting and flushing and cleansing and figuring out what is a good day. It will be nice if I find out the information and I can get everything done. Or what's today, Tuesday? That's probably highly unlikely that I'll get everything done this week. But we shall see. We shall see. I guess they'll be letting me know and I'll go from there. But yeah, y'all. I love you guys. Thank you for tuning in and hearing me ramble about my issue in the mouth. I love you guys and keep going strong, or you can wait for me. It's up to you. Keep going strong or you can wait for me. If you keep going strong, let me know how it's going for you so that can be encouragement for me when I get back on. But I really feel like the gym is another thing that helps me, you know, stay consistent. It's just something about me going to the gym. It makes me feel like I want to do everything I can not to mess up what I did, type of thing. Yeah, so. All right, y'all. Let me go. Love you guys. See you later. Get us. Let me make sure I read everything. I will, Christine Hall. I will. And I'm going to be, yeah, it was you. Yeah, that's why I picked up. That's why I know it, because that name. I will be getting back to emails and stuff today since I'm sitting here. I'm going to be responding to emails for those of you who want the products and stuff. So I will be doing that. As a matter of fact, I'm getting ready to do it right now. Because I'm trying to make myself stay within a schedule when it comes to my emails and phone calls and stuff, because I'll be all over the place like, okay, yep, I'll call you, and forgetting and not paying attention to certain days and all that stuff. So if that was you, if this is the same Christine, yep, it is you, I will be calling you. I'll be calling you shortly, because you said anytime today, right? I think it is, yeah. Whatever, Christine, I'll email you. We'll talk. All right, I love you guys. Later, Gators.